In the glow of telephone switches, he whispers secrets. Blue boxes hum like distant cosmic engines, a rogue symphony in every pulse and dial tone. The world bends to his playful ingenuity under neon hums and shadows of circuits. He maps the unseen frequencies of freedom, every connection a quiet rebellion, a melody of circuits singing liberty.スイッチの光の中で彼は秘密をささやく。ブルーボックスは遠くの宇宙機関のようにうなる全てのパルスとダイヤルトーンに遊び心の交響曲。世界は彼のくわみを有限に屈するネオンのうなりと回路の影の下で彼は自由の見えざる周波数を描く。全ての接続が静かな反抗回路の旋律が自由を歌う。A playful mind turning wires into a stage for ingenuity. 19th century 年代の電話フリーキングの先かもしゃブルーボックスによる操作は初期ハッカー文化に陰り心あるたもが最善を襲いのぶたえたUnder neon hums and shadows of circuits, he maps the unseen frequencies of freedom. Every connection a quiet rebellion, a melody of circuits singing liberty. In the flicker of early microchips, he crafts small miracle circuit boards, hum with stories of innovation. A playful spark igniting personal computing dreams. Everybody noting a symphony of invention. In garage lit nights he forged playful machines. Circuits blooming like neon flowers under his hands. A gentle spark turning metal into imagination. He wired joy into the birth of personal computing.チップのちらつきの中で彼は小さな奇跡を作る回路基盤は各品の物語でうなる遊び心の火花がパソコン夢をテンフリー全てのバイトが発明の高級曲の一致のガレージの明かりの下彼は遊び心ある機械を鍛えその手の中で回路はネオンの花のように咲き金属は想像力へと変わる穏やかな火花となり個人用コンピューティングの誕生に喜びを配線した Co-founder of Apple, architect of the Apple I, and to pioneer the personal computer revolution. 創業者アポライターの造形師なパーソナルコンピューター革命の先化者技術を消化しみやすく身近にする遊び心ある技術者Playful machines, circuits blooming like neon flowers under his hands. A gentle spark turning metal into imagination. He wired joy into the birth of personal computing. Terminals, he chants freedom lines of code become manifestos, a solitary conductor of collective digital liberation. Every keystroke a call to shared sovereignty. A prophet wandering academic halls like coded wind. He carved ideals into the logic of shared freedom. Letting software breathe without walls or chains. In word, a manifesto humming through the network. Open terminalのうなりの中で彼は自由を唱えるコードの世が宣言となる主弁的デジタル解放のこと要求者すべての金融力が共有主権への呼びかけマナー矢を吹き抜けるパコの矢のような有限素であり彼は共有の自由という理念を論理の中に刻みソフトウェア壁も鎖もない呼吸へと解き放ちその言葉はネットとFounder of the free software movement He knew Project Champion software freedom and user rights A visionary insisting code belongs to the people Free software 運動と死ぬプロジェクトの即接者ソフトウェアの自由とユーザー権利を読むコードは人々のものであると主張するさ君の栄ある日もとも A prophet wandering academic halls like coded wind He carved ideals into the logic of shared freedom Letting software breathe without walls or chains His words a manifesto humming through the network Through CERN's corridors, he whispers universality. Hyperlinks glimmer like constellations. A map of knowledge open to all. Every click a gateway to collective enlightenment. web spun not for profit but for possibility. A doorway to a world where knowledge flows freely. CERN のガヤを通して彼は編成を囁くハイパーリンクは星座のようで輝く誰もがアクセスできる知識の地図すべてのクリック集合的芋への入り口孤独したデレータの点から星座を描き大陸を越えて心を静かに結びつけ利益ではなく可能性のための紡ぎ詩が自由に流れる世界への扉を置いたInventor of the world wide web open the internet to all with open standards a pioneer democratizing global information world wide webの発明者オープン標準でインターネットを全ての人に開放世界の情報を民主化した先感謝He drew constellations from lonely nodes of data linking minds across continents with silent grace a web spun not for profit but for possibility a doorway to a world where knowledge flows freely
Shadows of mainframes he dances unseen social strings pulled with a maestro's grace every network a stage for subtle artistry the thrill of the chase echoing through cable a phantom in the circuitry dust moving like rumor he touched the hidden seams of digital empires not to break but to understand their pulse listening to the heartbeat of the wired world Cyber-Security Awareness シャバなハッカーからセキュリティコンサルタントへソーシャルエンジニアリングとシステム編 人サイバーセキュリティ意識を改正した継承的天才The hidden seams of digital empires Not to break but to understand their pulse Listening to their heartbeat Of the odd world Beneath the finished northern lights Code flows like rivers, Linux kernels Branching into countless futures A pragmatic visionary Sculpting collaborative landscapes Lines of code echoing global harmony From a quiet room he sent a spark across the planet A kernel of thought growing into a global symphony Millions of fans shaping the same living code Freedom compiled into a shared heartbeatミッションのコードのようが世界的な調和を反響する In Debian's architecture, he weaves reliability. Every package a testament to meticulous craft. Open collaboration his guiding principle, a silent guardian of software freedom. He carried the Debian banner like a wandering steward, keeping the ecosystem balanced through unseen labor, building trust from the fragments of countless packages, a gardener of order in the open source wilds. Debian のアーキテクチャで彼は信頼に背を織り込む、全てのパッケージが最新の技術の亜種教育彼の出品ソフトウェア自由の静かな自由の書彼は便歴の19の幼児デビアの旗を掲げ見えないロードで生態の均衡を保ち無数のパッケージの脱欠から信頼を組み上げCommunity collaboration, a steady hand guiding free software development. Project は主要メンバー Open Source Community 協力のようなシャッフリーソフト開発導く安定した存在He carried the Debian banner like a wandering steward, keeping the ecosystem balanced through unseen labor, building trust from the fragments of countless packages, a gardener of order in the open source wilds. Apache servers, I'm under his unseen touch. Lines of code forming the backbone of the web. Communities connected through open collaboration. Every commit a pulse in digital life. Say open 協力でコミュニティがつながる全てのコミットがデジタル生命の脈動エリメイの霧の中で台を築きアパチを迷えるサーバーに焚き火のように燃え上がりデジタルの魔地区の夜明けを導き京都の精神で地平線を片付く Developer of the Apache web server shape
shape modern open source infrastructure, a connector of communities through collaborative code. Apache Web Server の主要開発者現代オープンソース基盤を仮制御波とするコードでコミュニティをつなぐシルロン In the early mists of the web before it's the lighthouse, Apache rising like a bonfire for lost servers, guiding the dawn of digital neighborhoods where open collaboration shape the skyline.
Python flows with elegance, lines readable and clear, a language connecting coders across the land. Simplicity married to power, community nurtured, every imported way to collective creation. He shaped Python as a smoothing a river's down simple line, reflecting deep and
Python は優雅に流れ一個は読みやすく明確句をこててコーダーをつなぐ言語単純さと力言うコミュニティをアウカム全てのインポートが集的想像の扉構成を磨くように Python を糧作り完別な急に深く静かな論理を打つ穏やかな愛物よ息づく言語で思考をメッシクさと優しさへ導いた Creator of Python simplified programming for millions worldwide. Language deny fostering clarity and community. 世界中の数百万にプログラミングを簡単に明快さとコミュニティは温む言動設計者経営者を見え返すだけに関係者を見え返すだけに関係者を見え返すだけに関係者を見え返す経営者を見え返すだけに関係者を見え返すだけに関係者を見え返すだけに関係者を見え返すMosaic, open windows to cyberspace. Browsers hum with every click with possibility. A pioneer accelerating the web's global embrace. Digital frontiers expanding with his vision. He opened a window in the early digital fog, letting everyday people step onto the one web. Mosaic glowing like a lantern in their hands. A portal to the world's first shared frontier. Cyberspace and a model
のクリックではなる快適ウェブ不恋を加速する先もしかものビジョンでデジタルフロンティアが拡大初期デジタルの蹴りに窓を蹴り飛びけば踏み出せるDeveloper of Mosaic and co-founder of Netscape Accelerated global web adoption An enabler of internet access and digital proliferation Mosaic 開発者 Netscape 共同創業者世界的なウェブShutting up fab 地球のピーツボスザビー武器抜いたらゴールデンレオション手中のレビチャラユラモリStable diffusion hums beneath his guidance Generative algorithms opening creative realms Accessibility at the heart of every design AI for all, a democratized digital landscape He set loose a vision of democratized creation Where models flow to anyone with curiosity Stable diffusion blooming across global desktops An invitation to shape imagination without permission Stable diffusion わからぬ YouTube の盾うなる静止アルゴリズムが想像の領域を修羅がスキャウトアフサビキの直しを見アクセス誰もが使える民主化されたデジタル世界想像にて主化というビジョンを解き放ち好奇心ある誰もモデルが届く世界を描き Stable diffusion は地球中のデスクトップに花開き許可なく想像力を形作れる招待状となったStability I pioneer accessible generative Stable diffusion championing open creative tools for all Stability Democratized creation where models flow to anyone with curiosity Stable diffusion blooming across global desktops An invitation to shape imagination without permission Spaces unfold, pixels shift and coalesce into new visions Every model a bridge between imagination and code Generative art humming with algorithmic life He charted later worlds with mathematical grace Turning noise into coherent visions of light A quiet architect of generative dreaming Teaching machines to obey what minds once whispered
ドイツの電球室で存在空間が展開するピクセルが動き新しいビジョンに結晶と全て戻りこそ想像力とコードの架け橋調整アートがアルゴリズム無のによって響く数学的な優雅さで感覚置き換りの整ったブラの視野点完成性の夢を築く静かとして人のささやきを気が描く術を教えた共同開発者創造性と愛をつなぐ生成モデルをフェイスEach other and world's map make storytelling noisy children carry one vision so
Through compass and runway, vision systems breathe. Every data set transformed into creative possibility. Algorithms sculpting unseen forms with precision. AI as collaborator, a partner in artistic exploration. Being rehearsal, someday and be strangers. He walks into artistry with patient craft, the translator of language of images, opening new doors for machine-guided imagination.コンビスとランウェイを通してビジョンシステムが息づく全てのデータセットが創造的可能性に変換されるアルゴリズムが未明の形を正確化で作る愛は協力しま芸術的作法のパートナー研究トンと作者時の愛を生きし画家と芸術を丁寧がらせて結びつけも生活を喧嘩のないエクセの静止が危険な世界と両その時の働か
tools for creative workflows, a pioneer inaccessible, AI-driven image generation.
コンビスランウェイ研究者想定ワークローム経験者ツールを開発アクセス可能な映画像生成の先行くし
Creative studios, your body's time to artistry with patient what the translator left the language of the open you thought for machine guided imagination. Computational brushes painted immersion forms every training epoch a journey into a non-aesthetic AI extending the boundaries of imagination. A scholar of structure woven into light and form. He built foundations where generate visions grow, guiding models to dream beyond their training, letting images rise from the silence of data. Senzai de guke no naka de occasionが絡み合う計算による筆が新たな形を描く全ての学習エポックが道の美学への美愛が想像力の境界を拡張する怒りと形に織り込まれたことの学者であり生成の場所が育つ基盤を築きモデルが訓練の外を夢見るよちはぶResearcher at Compass is contributed to generative research and artists and artists evoke applications expanding human research through machine learning Compass 研究者先生を愛研究と現実応用に古典機械学習を通じて人間の創造性を消そうIn the middle of the shadows that strike his inertia, I'm still a faith into fraud. Guiding models to dream beyond the training, letting him